What is up, YouTube? Welcome to episode 1 of Just Rodney. What's good? We got Mr. Plankton in the chat, Miss NFT Queen. We got Bree. What's up, babies? All right. So today's topic, and there'll be kind of like a podcast form. I'll interact with the community. If you guys want to ask questions or just touch on the topic, then we'll go ahead and take questions and whatnot. Make sure you like and subscribe. Links to my Twitter and Instagram are in the description of this video. And if you're into cryptocurrency, links to my cryptocurrency YouTube channel is also in the description of this video. Okay, women are not the problem. Let's talk about it. Now, I think that what I see a lot online and what I see in my personal life, so for a little reference, I'm 31, um, is that there's a lot of He-Man woman haters out there. And I think that they're kind of frustrated with just women in general and pretty much their position uh, in life, or when it comes to just speaking with women or talking to women or maybe dating the people they want to date and those sorts of things. And you usually see this with younger guys, but there's some older jaded guys as well, right? They think that, women are too entitled, which, you know, you can make a case for that. They think that some women are, they expect more than what they're worth. And frankly, a lot of younger women just get a lot of attention, right? Free validation, especially in today's age, social media. There's a lot of stuff. What's up, Roger? There's a lot of platforms where like Instagram or Twitter, or it's maybe Snapchat even, where women just post, sexy pictures, maybe workout photos, something like that. Pull my chair up, maybe workout photos, and they get all this free validation. Well, you don't get that kind of stuff for men unless you're a really high profile guy. And so that frustrates a lot of, younger men and men in general. But they want to blame women for their shortcomings. And this is not a podcast to dunk on guys because that's unfair, right? But instead offer some solutions and maybe, TikTok too, and maybe give you a different perspective on things. Now, it's rare to find a woman, especially a decent looking woman, right, with no like sexual partners, no attention, anything like that. But it's rare, but it's common to find a man who's lonely, or maybe a guy who's had like maybe one partner, maybe throughout their entire life, right? It's super easy. What's up, ASMR fan? Welcome, welcome. Um, and I think a lot of guys, especially in their early 20s, maybe 20s in general, um, you have a lot more power than you think. And what do I mean by that? Well, women are hottest in their 20s, right? You could say that. There's some women that are older that are hot, right? But guys are just kind of clueless at that point. But what kind of examples do we see in society all the time? Well, we see these older, successful guys with younger, hot women. And so that should be inspiring to you. Well, what does that mean? It just means get your shit together. That means if you're not attracting the women in your life that you think you can, that you want, or that you feel like you can't get, or you feel like women are entitled and those sorts of things, well, get your shit together. Are you a catch? Are you making yourself the best available version of yourself, to be put out there in the world, right? And I think a lot of guys really downplay that. Focus on becoming a better version of yourself, and really try to put an emphasis on that. And everything else kind of comes along with it. Now, obviously, there's things in life that take time, like, for example, one thing in my life is still securing complete financial freedom, right? And luckily, I've been able to do something that has made me a good amount of money, but I still have a long way to go, right? I'm nowhere close to being where I want to be to feel comfortable. And I'm only 31, and I find comfort in that because, sometimes you don't find your passion, your mission, and purpose in life until later, as a guy, and you should find comfort in that. Like if you're a guy out there and you feel lost and confused, sometimes it takes time, but you have to be actively searching for something, right? And trying to be more than you can be right now. Now, I've worked retail my entire life and those sorts of things, and I've done some crazy ass things to make money. Like I've hustled, I did what I could to make some money in my 20s, and right now it's just kind of working out. So you should find comfort in the fact that it's not over. Yeah, you might feel young and you might feel like you're not dating the people you want to date, or it's unfair, and you might think that women are the problem, but I don't think they are, because it takes two, right? I know a lot of guys are frustrated with women because, like I said, they can't date the women they want, but it's like, you know, are you the best version of yourself to get those kind of people? And as you get older, it it gets easier but tougher in a way. Like you're not gonna be in college where you're like in a place where all you do is just meet women, right? I remember my early 20s, like literally I'm going out, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, doing all this hood rat degenerate stuff. And you're just in that environment all the time. But as you get older, I mean, a lot of people do go out still like a lot, maybe too much, but it's hard to put yourself in those environments. So take advantage of that stuff when you're young, and really kind of try to hone your skills, right? When it comes to dating and those sorts of things. Mr. Plankton says, I feel nobody wants to be normal. Everyone wants to be great, but they're doing it wrong. The only way to be great is helping others, not yourself. The great is a reward, not a right. Yeah, you said being great is a reward, not a right. And I agree with that, but like you got to focus on being great yourself. I mean, you want to give back and help other people in any way you can, but you got to help yourself before you can help other people, right? So I feel that, I understand that, but I mean, what's the point if you're not great yourself, right? Roger, yeah, Roger said the DGen 20s were funny. Yeah, the 20s were fun. 20s were fun. Yeah, me and Roger hung out a lot, and all we did was just do hood rat shit, right? Mexico, we'd go to Tijuana, all the Latin honeys down there. Just hang out with all kind of friend groups down here, and shit happens. So, it sucks to see that there's a huge community of guys out there who are upset with women. Like they just say, "Hey, I'm not going to participate. I'm just fuck it, no women. I'm going to fucking just be alone and be a lone wolf and just stay inside and just watch porn and maybe have a sex doll." And I get that, and I understand why that's happening, but I don't feel like that's the solution, right? I don't feel like that's the solution at all. To isolate yourself and be mad is the solution at all, and to sit there and hate on women, He-Man Woman Haters Club. Now, this is one thing I do think is true though. Sometimes, you know, because women are a distraction. They really are, right? What's up, Classy? How you doing? Classify. Women are a distraction. Sometimes you got to fucking hunker down, say no to everything, and focus on yourself, right? Um, when it comes to dating and relationships, man, um, I found out, especially in my 20s, sometimes I was just focused on women a lot of the time, and it really did get in the way of a lot of personal things I had going on. Like instead of doing something I needed to do, I wanted to, be on a dating app or meet out with someone or something like that. Sometimes you have to do that monk mode they talk about, where you just kind of don't pay attention to anything but trying to figure out whatever it is in your life, finding your mission, your purpose, your passion. Um, I feel that, I feel that. And sometimes being in a relationship um, can benefit you in that sense, right? Because you don't really have to worry about chasing ass, if you know what I mean, because you already have ass with you, right? But sometimes you do need to go muck mode, I think, and you do need to just kind of focus on what's important maybe to you most and not women, right? Exactly, ASMR friend. That's a big one. She says, a big issue is that a lot of people change who they are to fit the person they like. And that's a mistake. You know why that's a mistake? Is because you can't change who you are and you can't change other people. And it's a mistake. And it's a mistake I've made. It's a mistake a lot of people have made. Um, and unfortunately, with relationships, we romanticize about a perfect relationship and who we want a person to be, knowing full well who they are before we decide to go into a long term commitment with them, and we try to change them. And what you notice is that you can't change them. So, and the same thing about yourself. Like you try to act differently for someone else. The best thing to do is just be yourself, but you can be the best version of yourself. There's a difference there. Like I'm not talking about if you're a guy and you're fucking kind of dusty, right? You don't groom yourself. You don't you don't try to dress nice. You don't smell good. You don't take care of your body. Um, it's not changing who you are. It's just becoming a better version of yourself. You don't have to change your personality. There are some character flaws, right, that fuck things up with women or just relationships in general. But you don't have to necessarily, completely change who you are as a person. But you just become the best version of yourself. So don't try to act like someone you're not. But definitely try to become the best version of yourself. What's up, Adam? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Can you explain the red pill and how to attract women? Well, the red pill, in the concept of the red pill, is just understanding kind of the world for what it is and female nature for what it is. Now, I don't think it's actually a bad thing to understand what the red pill is. Um, a lot of people think of it like as like MGTOW, which is a acronym for men going their own way, and a bunch of guys just being upset with women. And attracting women is just becoming the best version of yourself. And there's a lot of different aspects that go into that. You know, the truth is when you talk about red pill and attracting women, understanding what women are attracted to and what men are attracted to. Women are attracted to one, obviously physicality, but there is confidence, charisma, personality, and there is what you can do as a provider. Which what does that include? Well, money. What can you do? Can you, shout out to Richard Cooper. Can you make bank? Can you make it rain? Can you be a secure, financially stable person and hold shit down if times get tough? Right? That's a big deal for women. And a lot of guys don't want to admit that, but it's a big deal. They want to know you can hold shit down. Right? Being physically attractive. I'm not saying you have to be some 6 foot fucking, you know, fucking supermodel with tattoos everywhere, but are you overweight? Are you out of shape? Do you smell? Are you groomed? Do you dress, to match your personality? Do you wear clothes that fit you? Are you doing everything you can to make yourself appealing? That helps, right? Being physically attractive. Are you brushing your teeth? I have a big ass fucking gap. Who fucking cares? My teeth are white as fuck. You know, do little things like that. Just little things. Make yourself attractive. Smell good. And of course, personality. Some people have the gift of gab. I got a big ass mouth. I can talk to anybody. Like talking to anyone talking to people is not a hard thing for me. I'm okay with talking to people. That never really bothers me. Like I can start a conversation with anyone. But I did notice growing up, it was hard to talk to women I was really attracted to. It was hard. Um, but I learned this from Coach Corey Wayne. Treat all women the same. And if you do that, it's so much easier. What does that mean? I mean, when you're talking to fucking Becky, who's 60 years old in the grocery store, who you have no sexual attraction to at all, right? She's checking out, scanning your groceries, and you're asking her, "Hey, how was your day? What's going on? How are you doing?" You see how easy that conversation flows. But when you talk to fucking Jenny, who's a fucking hot to you, and you just fucking freeze up. And if you're not personable like that, try having conversations with people, men too, men, women, everyone in your everyday life. If you're going to a grocery store, spark up a conversation with someone if you're in the fucking rice aisle, buying rice, spark up a conversation with a guy or a gal on that right, man. Fucking, damn, I fucking love getting Uncle Ben's rice, man. And, it cooks in 90 seconds because I'm fucking lazy, or something like that. Or ask the cashier about her day. Start talking to people, build some social skills. It takes time, right? But become yourself, become the best version of yourself. And so Adam says, I hardly get choosing signals and just cold approach women. So choosing signals with women is like a sure sign. So what he means by that is that when you're out and about in your life, there are some women that if they like you, they'll eye fuck you. They'll put themselves into your orbit. They'll ask you questions, like things like that. But it's not often because as a man, you have to be the aggressor, right? You have to go and approach women. Now you can go and cold approach a bunch of women and get shot down a bunch because you don't know what their circumstances are. Are they single? Are they even attracted to you? Sometimes you're just not women. Most women are not going to have insane high interest in you. And the ones who give you choosing signals are the ones who have insane high interest for you. No matter who knows why, they just do. So you can cold approach a bunch of women, but I think it's kind of a waste of time sometimes. Now, if you see someone and you're like, damn, like you're compelled, go talk to her or else you'll regret it. Classy mental health is huge. Most people don't even realize they're dealing with depression. Yeah, it's true. Classy says, fan, I get, yeah, I deal with burnout all the time. And my girlfriend, yeah, so I'm bullish on the female sex. I got a little overweight since the Take Care album dropped. Jimmy from the Grub, yeah, Drake. Um, what's up, Bearney? How you doing? Sorry for my squeaky ass fucking chair. My ex pretended to be the same type of lifestyle as me, and that caused a lot of issues once we lived together. A fucking lazy. Well, hey, you're a homebody, right? Some people are fucking introverted homebodies. Like I tend to be more towards that, but I do like to go out maybe once or twice a week, just to be out and about with people. But I am the introverted. I can't go out every night, but some people like to go out every night. When you chase when you chase a woman and go searching for women, you can appear desperate. You are what you attract. Rodney, has a woman ever approached you? Absolutely, yeah. It's very rare to make the first move. Yeah, yeah, 100%. Some women are aggressive like that. Or maybe you're in a spot where they'll never see you again, but it is rare. It is very rare. I'm not fucking Drake, I'm not some fucking sex god or anything like that. But I do try to dress nice, to take care of myself, and those sorts of things. But chasing women and searching for women, you can appear desperate. Now, I do think that there's some truth to that, but I think that men always initiate it. And then I think that women tend to chase more. Now, I know people say it's supposed to be 50-50, but I don't think that's the case. I think that what you do is, since men, you are the aggressor, right? You're the one with the wiener. You're the one that's supposed to fucking penetrate, right? And fucking just get after it, right? And I know the burden of fucking everything is on men. It sucks, right? But that's just being a man, right? Now you have to be the aggressor at first. You have to introduce yourself. You have to, get contact information and those sorts of things. And then you're supposed to set the date, right? Time, place, where we're meeting, all that good stuff, right? When we're meeting, what we're gonna do when you first, get together. Set it up. Be a man. Create the logistics. You lead the interaction, right? If it leads to your house and in the bedroom, fantastic. But after a while, when women feel comfortable, when they feel comfortable with you, they'll start reaching out. Like, hey, I had a good time last night. Or, hey, I was watching this movie and your fucking big ass nose reminded me of this fucking character in a movie. What does that mean? Well, she's putting herself into your orbit. Hey, bitch, I want to see you again, in layman's terms. I want to see you again. We had a good time. Well, then what do you do as a man? You make a date. That's it. And so as women start to like you, they'll start reaching out to you. They'll just hit you up. And what you do to keep facilitating that attraction, because you like that behavior. You like when women reach out to you, right? You like that. Make a date. So but what gets crazy is that people, men and women do this too, but mostly men, they get in a relationship and they start like blowing up her phone, all like, especially when you don't even know her, like blow up her phone constantly, boom, boom. Like she doesn't reply in a couple of hours, you double text her, or she doesn't reply for a few days, you blow up her phone. Like, dude, when you first start dating people, they're probably dating other people, and you blowing up their phone is first of all, it's a fucking turnoff. But it shows that you're needy, you're insecure, you're desperate. So, love is like a game of it's like a game of tennis. It's like you come and go. You let people come and go as you please. I think that is such a good quote. Shout out to Corey Wayne too. I have a lot of mentors in the space, but he's a big one. You gotta love in such a way that the person you love feels free. You gotta let them come and go as they please. That doesn't mean if you have a significant other, they can go fuck around the city and fuck everybody and come back to you. And that's not what that means. That means people should have the freedom to live their life, do what they want, be with their friend group, and then come back to you. Because when you do that, it's reverse fucking psychology. People, like, they want to be with you. They want to be with you. Can you ask a girl out straight from the bat whilst approaching? I mean, what I would do, say if I was getting choosing signals or something like that, aggressively, which it happens occasionally, but it never happens with the woman I really like. Like I really think are hot. It always happens. Like, first of all, like, black aggressive chicks always fucking get after me. They're like, damn, or something like that. They're aggressive. So, but if you're having a good conversation with someone, for example, at the gym the other day, I got a girl's number. I see her there all the time. I didn't really necessarily get any choosing signal, but she was working out next to me. And I started talking to her and I said, hey, when are you free to get together? She's new to San Diego. I got her number. I haven't hit her up just yet because I've been busy. But I probably will. And if she likes me, she likes me. Sometimes women will just give you the number to get you off their back, but I don't know. All I could do is kind of gauge your interest. And some good signs of interest are when you approach women and you're asking them, say you're at a grocery store and you're both buying fucking I don't know, lettuce or something, or fucking whatever you buy. Like, maybe you make something up like, damn, I'm here. I feel like I'm here every week. And like, oh, what are you making? And she's like, oh, I'm making fucking tofu vegan salad. Cause everyone's grass fed, whole grain vegan type bullshit. Yeah, I'm making fucking tofu salad. And you're like, oh wow, my buddy made that last week. I fucking love tofu salad. She's like, oh really? Okay. Well, how long have you been eating like this? Like the conversation flows. But if you're the one sitting there like, hey, hey, what's your name? She goes, Jessica. And you're like, "Oh, yeah, Jessica, all right. How often do you come here? You know, you're always, I don't know, whatever it is." And she says, "Once a week and just making food for my roommates." Like if she's like short with you, then like obviously she's not interested, right? But women who like you, usually, it doesn't mean she likes you, but it's at least a sign of interest. She starts asking you about you. So the girl at the gym was just asking me about me. She's like, "Oh, well, do you live around here?" She's like, I only started seeing you come to the gym a month ago. Are you new around here?" I'm like, "No, I've been here for a while." So she was asking me about me, so I just asked her for a number. Now, doesn't mean she likes me, no, but seems like she was interested. Bernie says, "When I split from my mother, I didn't date anyone for 2 years. I had lost a lot of confidence." Yeah, it's tough, Bernie. It's tough. It's being alone is tough, but confidence, what I've noticed is it doesn't just come from anything. You have to be confident about something. So usually the things that you're not confident about in your life, they kind of scream at you, right? They kind of yell at you, whether that's fitness, finances. Like fitness, you feel out of shape. You hate the way you fucking look when you get out of the shower. Like if you get out of the shower butt naked and you see a big belly and some biddies, well then you know that probably losing weight would make you feel better about yourself. Maybe it's finances. Maybe you owe a bunch of debt and that's talking to you every day, like you have collectors hitting you up. Whatever it is, it tells you, it puts itself, like the issues you have in your life put themselves in your fucking orbit. They're like, "Hey bitch, address me." You have to address those um issues to feel confident. And then you'll have some swagger about you, because when you start approaching women, like you'll feel like entitled a little bit, like, "Man, I deserve an awesome woman, or I deserve someone." ASMR fan says, "My single self always wanted to go out and be mingle. My mom's self is a homebody. Don't even want to wave to the neighbors. Is weird thinking about how much I've changed. Hormones from having kids, maybe." Well, different stages of your life. Um, like I do want kids because I think it's one. I don't have kids, so I don't know. Like I'm getting divorced right now, and we could talk about that later. I don't want to talk about too much because this channel, people are watching this channel, and I don't want to talk about it too much. And I think I did make a mistake making another video, but we'll get into that later. But there are different stages of life, and I do, when I'm 40 and 50, want to have kids. And I want to have legacy. I don't want to be some fucking 40-year-old, 50-year-old fucking trying to bank 20-year-olds forever. I mean, maybe, who knows? Maybe that'll be me, who knows? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that'll be me. But I do want kids. I want legacy. So things just change. But you should always make time to have a little bit of fun, in my opinion. I used to do that in my beta ass simp days. Yeah, I mean, it's not about being some fucking big brute alpha male, but it's about having a spine and sticking up for yourself. We've all been there. Insecurity is tough to get through. It is. It is. Insecurity sucks. Insecurity suck, you know, but it's usually a problem that you need to address in your life. You know, it's screaming at you like, "Hey, bitch, fix me." Got to do the work and fix it. And it sucks that everything like that takes time. It just takes time. Unless you win the lottery or get plastic surgery, right? It takes time. Buying eggplants. And just because you got the gym girl's number doesn't mean you automatically want to date her too. It's a great way to get together and get exactly. And this is why ASMR fan, that's true. I like her. She's cool, but not like her like that, but she's hot. She's hot. She passed the eye test. And to men, like, look at, if she's hot, we're in. But for long term, that's not everything, and it can't be everything, right? But when it comes to dating, low risk, baby, low risk. Well, what does that mean? Meet out for some drinks. If it goes well, it goes well. Maybe you could move to another place, play some pool, play some darts. If it sucks, well, you could just check, please. I'm out. Good meeting you. See you at the gym, which will make gym dates a little awkward, but I just haven't gotten around to hitting her up yet. Meeting you. Uh, Meeting new people's friends is a great way to branch out and connect to. Absolutely, yeah. But I'm not going to be friends with a girl I think is sexually attractive. I just won't. I keep it strictly dickly, if you know what I mean. And and honestly, with guys, it's like if she's not a complete psychopath, try to murder me, I'm probably in. At least for dating, not for like relationship. Finding friends at the gym makes it way easier to go work out. I've actually found a few bros. I wouldn't want to work out with chicks. I think that's weird, especially if I think she's hot and I want to bang her. You know what I mean? I mean, that's the honest to God truth. I'm not going to be like pretend to be a friend. Oh, I'm your friend. I'm not her friend. Romantic interest or like acquaintances. Like, hey, that's it. You know. That's how I do it. I'm not gonna sit there and be here like her buddy and hang out and help her with her homework and shit. Want to come over for a movie? I'll make you dinner. Absolutely not. Not unless you're gonna throw back for a real nigga. I'm being honest. Every conversation is a win. You're just focusing on having fun with it. Absolutely. Just go talk to people. Look, I know this seems crazy, but if you're feeling fucking lonely, go get a fade. Go get a haircut. Whiten your teeth up a little bit. Get some clothes that fit you. Go smell good. Go to a bar and just talk to people. Stand at the fucking bar, drink. Go to a club and dance by yourself. Just try it. Just go talk to people. Get some reps in. Or when you go to the grocery store, say, I'm going to talk to 5 random fucking people. Talk to some clerks, talk to some people in the parking lot. I don't know. Make some dumbass conversation up. Or, hey, bro, I like your shoes, man. Nice. Rodney, have you been watching me get out of the shower yet? Yeah, your kids are your legacy. Yeah. Approaching a chick is always scary. Don't worry about the outcome. Approach her alone. Should be a success. Well, it is awkward, right? Because you're like, especially if you're in a place where you're probably going to see her again, like at the gym, like, it's awkward. It's better to do that like at a place where you're probably never going to fucking see her again. Who cares? And 10 out of 10 times, you always feel better. Always. If you are thinking about approaching someone and you approach them and it doesn't even go well, and you say some dumb shit, you feel happy that you did it. And dude, there are guys who like will approach women, but a lot of guys won't, even if they look good. And a lot of women don't get approached. So maybe you'll surprise her with that. Well, me and Rodney have that connection. She's probably sniping you right now, watching your stream. I don't know, maybe. Look, I have nothing bad to say about my ex. She's a fantastic woman. It just didn't work out. She's a fantastic woman who has a lot going for her. It just when it came to me, I wanted more. That's it. She's a fantastic woman, has a lot going for her, and we had a fantastic relationship. It's just I wanted more. And I'm 31, and I want to see what else is out there. So I have nothing bad to say about her. I don't stay in long-term relationships with women I can't deal with. I just don't do that. I have dated some hot chicks that were crazy. It was fun for a while, but crazy is not good in a real relationship. I mean, you want some, if you guys ever listen to the book, The Way of the Superior Man, and I've read a lot of fucking books on this, on a bunch of stuff. And some of them I feel like are good. Some of them I feel like you take things away. Like The Way of the Superior Man for me is kind of okay. But he talks about like sometimes you're in a mood for someone fiery. And sometimes you're not in the mood for that at all. So I think that's important. That's important because you have stages of your life that you might be, say, for example, you're in a relationship and you feel like it's dull. Maybe your coworker is some fiery ass chick that you're like, damn, I like that. And like you end up doing something you regret, like cheating or something like that. Like don't confuse that part in your life for something you want forever. You know what I mean? Like don't mistake that. Don't be like, you cheat on your wife because she's boring with this girl who's fiery just because you want that right now, because you usually like the more chill side. Sometimes you go through stages of your life where you want that change. It just happens. You meant the girl at the gym? What do you mean? She's probably sniping and watching your stream now. She doesn't know about my YouTube. I don't give my YouTube away to a lot of people. Only a couple people know about this. One thing we do is pedestalize women. It's mostly a mindset. I think exactly. Yeah. It's hard to feel that way, Adam, if you don't really feel that way though. But that's what I mean by when you're talking to a bunch of people, like treat all women the same. Like Becky at the grocery store who's 69. Nice. Treat her the same as like Julie in the gym that you think is hot. Like what I mean by that is obviously you're not going to ask out, Becky who's 69. What I mean is like treat them the same, talk to them the same, interact with them the same. Be chill and yeah, know your value, but you have to create value first. Cause if you ain't shit, like you have to like take a step back and be like, would I date me? Like my balls smell. Would I fuck me? You ever think about that? Like, would I give myself a blowjob? Pause. But if you were a hot chick or a chick, right? And you saw you and you're like, would I fuck that guy? And if the answer is no, because you're dusty, well, then figure it out. Figure it out. You got to become valuable too. Jordan Peterson, if you guys listen to him, it's naive to assume that everyone else is the problem and it's not you. It's insane, right? It's insane to think that, like, oh, the rest of the world is the problem, not me. Like, nope, they have the problem, but it's probably you if you have to really think like that, right? It's probably you. Oh, Roger. Right. I love yeah, Jordan Peterson's fantastic, man. And he's been married forever. Um, you know, but he has a spine, I'm sure. I don't know. I don't know how he is in his relationship, but he seems like, he has his shit together. And it's funny because, man, a lot of guys, a shout out to Will Smith, a lot of guys have it together everywhere else, but when it comes to being like a straight bitch, man, they're just, I guess you just can't change that. I feel like you can change that to a degree. Like, God damn. God damn. God damn. Unfortunately, um, a lot of us are raised by single women, and so it's hard for us single mothers. Single. That's my story. Typical black kid childhood, I guess. It's sad to say, but it's true. Single mom. I'm mixed. I'm half, but my mom's white, dad's black, obviously, and most of my childhood was single mother household with women. So you never really get taught how to be a man, and that's important. What's up, Adam? Adam, my social media is in the description. My Instagram and my Twitter are in the description. It's mostly tailored toward cryptocurrency, but this is my start of this kind of journey when it comes to this stuff. I love talking about this stuff. Literally on my cryptocurrency streams, this is all we talk about. Thank you, Adam. I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. And I listen to a lot of content myself, like every day. Cryptocurrency and this stuff, and then MMA are like my life. That's what I do. Um, what's up, DJ? Cool. How you doing, bro? I'm just trying to help guys figure out their worth. You think the movie 7 Pounds was Will Smith showing the opposite of his actual self? I don't even know what that. I've never seen it, but Will Smith should definitely have some more self-respect for himself. I think that he really got bitched out when it came to that Jada Pinkett Smith situation. Like, you're fucking Will Smith, man. Get the fucking figure it out. But yeah, Adam. So when it comes to your self-worth, you have to make yourself whatever you feel like you're lacking. You know what it is. Fix it. You feel overweight, you hate your body, go fucking work out. Take a fucking workout program. It doesn't have to be some weird ass, just pick one and stick to it. You know? What's up, DJ? Yeah, I posted it on Twitter, but I mean, but thank you so much, DJ. I appreciate you, bro. If you haven't seen it, bro, watch it. It's the only film that makes me tear up. Really? Okay, 7 pounds. There's a few films that give me the feels. Um, but I usually don't cry with movies because I'm like a realist. Like, I'll be watching a movie, I'm like, oh, it's all fake. It's just a movie, which is kind of sucks, right? I'm like, no, it's just a movie. It's fake, you know. Um, but yeah, self worth, man. It's like you can't spawn confidence. You just can't. Like, you can't if you're broke, if you don't have like a dime to your name, like, you can't feel confident because you don't have any money. You just can't. Or if you're overweight and you feel like you look like shit, you can't fake that. You got to do some stuff. Like, some people are just ignorance is bliss, right? There are some people that have insane supreme confidence, but that's the exception, not the rule. No, you didn't. I didn't pin it to my profile, so that's probably why you didn't see it. Okay, 7 pounds. Yeah, but when it comes to women, the topic of the thing is the video is women are not the problem. Not to say that blame all men, because that's fucking ridiculous, because men, man, we bear the burdens of performance. It goes back to something primeval as sex. What do we have to do? Get a fucking hard on. That's the burden of performance, and that's synonymous with life. You got to perform as a man. Look, at when you're young, you're full of potential. When you're in your teens, you're full of potential. But when you're an older man, no one gives a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck. Only close friends and family might give a fuck about you. No one cares about your struggle. No one will care, and no one should care. But women and children sometimes, most of the time, especially children, people care about them. I'm not saying it's unfair. I just think that's the way it is. So as a man, you have to understand that if you don't take personal responsibility for your life, well, then, if you don't care, well, then no one else is going to care. So when guys complain about women, like, oh, women are this and they're attention whores now, and they always get validation on Instagram, that's true. There are women who have dedicated pages that show just their ass squatting all the time, and guys are in the fucking chat drooling on them. Do you have to date those women? No. Is every woman like that? No. Should you think every woman's like that? No, because they're not. A lot of them are. A lot of them are just like that, right? They are. And you can see them, but do you have to date those women? No. You don't have to date those women. You have a choice. Look at find comfort as a man. Find comfort in the fact that you have you have the world, especially if you're in your early 20s. Look at women are the hottest in their early 20s. They're going to get so much attention, more attention than you're ever going to get unless you have an insane amount of money or insane amount of status. You're just not going to be as valuable as a hot woman. But time goes on, baby. Acquire wealth, acquire whatever it is. Take care of yourself. Learn some shit, and you'll become a fucking catch. Like, I feel like I'm 31 and I feel like I'm just starting to figure it out when it comes to purpose and meaning. When it came to dating and stuff, and I never really had too much of an issue with that. I'm not some fucking, sex god symbol, but I've always taken care of myself, and I never really had a problem attracting women that, I feel like are in my range. I'm not attracting the hottest women. Sometimes I date good, like really, really good looking women that are 10s to me because, it's all about perception. Some women might be a 10 to you. Like some people think Rihanna or Beyonce a 10. They're not a 10 to me. That's just not my type. Right. So, it's all, so women who like me, I've never really had a problem dating and stuff like that, but I've had a problem with maintaining relationships and having kind of attitude issues in my early 20s and stuff I had to really work on. But as you get older, women start looking at more than just how hot you are. They look at what can this motherfucker do for me long term, because they're in the stage of I want a baby soon. So, but find comfort as in a man that you have your whole life to acquire wealth. How many rich older guys date younger hot women? It's a tale as old as time. Relax, you got time, but you got to fucking put the work in, right? Yes, all my links are in the description. So DJ says I was broke, homeless, fat, unhealthy, and so on and so on. I lost all my confidence, slowly getting it back now. Dude, DJ, you lost a ton of weight, dude. That's incredible. Congratulations to you. And you're working on it, bro. You're working on it. And look at losing all, dude, you lost a lot of weight. That's going to give you so much confidence because you're comfortable in your own skin. That's a big deal. You know, I'm not worried about dating. I'm 25, haven't dated in a few years, trying to find a great career matters most. Absolutely, right? It's weird because I feel like you should try to get out and date. Maybe, and they don't have to be incredible women to you, but I feel like you should get out and do the repetitions. I feel like you should get out, you should make dates, you should do the dance, because unicorns, they fucking just magically appear in your fucking life, and you want to be ready for those unicorns, right? But if you're not focused on that at all, you don't want to have any interactions with women at all, which I think is a mistake. That's fine. I think you should try, though. I think you should try, unless it's a problem, right? Some people just need to shut out everything and focus on themselves. But I also think it's important to get out and get some reps in, like practice the dance, practice kissing, practice having sex. You don't want to be a fucking 2-pump chump when you meet the babe of your dreams. Stuff like that. Women in their 20s are nuts here. Well, I like young women, honestly. I think they're so carefree. Older women are cool too, but in my experience, and I don't want to generalize here, but when you're dating a older woman, it's like they really want what they want. It's strange. It's not strange. It's understandable because, women have an issue. They have a problem that they have to solve. That I feel bad because men, we can literally durdle around our whole lives and just finally get it together when we're fucking 35 and start doing great shit, right? But women have to solve all the great problems of life in a small time frame, and as they get older, it's hard to maintain the beauty. I know people might say that's sexist, but that's fucking true. Like, sorry, the truth hurts, right? It's weird, but some women stay hot their whole lives, but that's true, right? Now, especially in today's age, women are expected to like have all these kind of crazy careers and have its impact, and it's like they got to do that, stay hot, and then now, what about having a baby? Like having a baby, like after 30 for women gets increasingly dangerous. So they have issues. It's a problem for them. They have to solve real quick, right? And unfortunately, as they get older and they're still single, and they want guys that are on their level or better, right? Especially these women who are professionals, lawyers, doctors, own their own shit. These professional women, they want guys that are killing it. They want guys who are doing at least as good or better than them. That's just how they want, or what they want. And a lot of times those guys don't want older women. They just want older women to maybe have some fun with, but they don't want women like, for long term, unfortunately. So it's fucked up, it's fucked up. So run, yeah, don't be a round pounder. Got to keep your skills fresh. Exactly. Yeah, keep it fresh, man. Just go on a date, have some fun. Maybe you don't think she's a fucking 10, maybe she's a 6 or a 7 to you, whatever. Fuck it, just go have some fun. But have a drink. Maybe you'll like her. Maybe you'll have some fun. Maybe she's cooler in person. I don't know. Can having an abundance mindset and having a rotation stop me emotionally investing in one female and getting disappointed? Yeah, absolutely, right? Because see, the issue, so I know exactly what you're talking about. So abundance mindset is just having options. And you can't really have a bunch. You can fake it. It's obviously you can fake it, but it's hard to fake it, right? It tests it tests you. You're thinking about all fucking day. But if you really have an abundance mindset, it comes from having an abundance. Like you have maybe 1 or 2 women you're talking to, or 3 women you're talking to. So he says, can having a rotation stop me emotionally? Exactly. But it's hard to get rid of those simping ways. It is. And sometimes you just like someone, but you got to understand, but you have to treat them just like the other women you're not interested. Not that you're not interested, that you treat differently. Because for some reason, when we really like a woman, we treat them differently, right? We just do. We put them on this pedestal. But when we're so about a girl, we treat them like whatever. And usually those interactions work out better because you're not simping. So having an abundance mindset is hard when you don't have abundance, but you can fake it till you make it, right? So just take your time, man. Take your time. There's no rush. There's no rush. Usually what you mean by that is that what guys will do is they'll find one girl they're really attracted to and they'll just fucking try to covet her. They'll try to blow up her phone. That they don't want to lose her because they're insecure and needy. And so they'll over text, they'll over call, they'll always try to meet up with her. You just seem desperate. You got to love in such a way. Shout out to Corey Wayne and Thich Nhat Hanh. You must love in such a way that the person you love feels free. It's like tennis. Once you send a fucking text messages, it's like hitting the ball over the net. Wait for that bitch to come back to you. She got your fucking text message. She got your text messages. Crypto really says, are we allowed to have DJing comments on the Sirius channel? Absolutely. But make sure, they're tailored toward dating and relationships. Your thoughts on Tinder to get back in the game with women and boost confidence, not relationship confidence, just acting on physical attraction. Big A Armory, dating websites are a trick. They're tricky. I like Hinge and Bumble better. I can explain why, but a lot of women do have Tinders and other dating websites to just boost their social media presence. They'll have their Instagram in there, they'll have the Snapchat, and look at, if you're a decent looking woman, you're going to have a lot of matches. Next time you meet with a woman, maybe you get a little serious. Just ask her. They have hundreds of matches. They are spoiled for choice. Abundance mentality to the fucking moon. But it's tough for guys to get matches on there. Now, yes. So not relationship confidence, just acting on physical attraction. When it comes to that, you need to have good pictures. You need to have good pictures of yourself. Show your face. Make sure you show some stuff you're doing. Like, show pictures of you having fun with friends. Have a good picture of your face. Like, don't do selfies. Like little shit like that. There's ways to win on dating websites, but you have to portray a lifestyle. You don't have to be inauthentic, but you have to portray some fun, a lifestyle, right? Don't be a guy who does like little selfies with his fucking cat like a weirdo, or do little bathroom selfies with your shirt off and shit. Like do a selfie of you at a show with a friend or from friends. Do maybe you got a cool little picture on the beach or something like that that someone snapped of you. But don't do selfies and pictures with like your cat and just fucking weird, like you and laying in the bed or something fucking weird like that. So Tinder and dating websites are tricky, but yeah, absolutely get in there, man. The thing about those websites is that you can really like focus on other things while swiping, right? But get to the point. And what I mean by get to the point is don't be a pen pal. Sometimes women will just have those dating websites just to chat with guys because they're bored, right? They're bored. Sometimes women just want to chat with guys. They're fucking bored. and they'll just use you for your validation. Don't be that guy. Talk for a little bit, chat. I would say like maybe 10 messages total and say, hey, you seem pretty cool. When are you free to get together? Are you down? Or here's my number. Shoot me a text sometime. Sometimes I'll never shoot you a text. Why? Because they never plan on getting together in the first place. But yeah. Let's put the thick in the warm and move on. Just put the thick in the warm and move on. Yeah, I definitely send it. 100% get on some dating apps, but make sure you have some good pictures, man. If you don't have any up to date pictures, go hire a photographer. I'm not even kidding. Get someone to take some good pictures of you. You know, like you like guns and shit. Like I'm sure you have some pictures of you at the range fucking it up. Like that's a good picture you have right there, bro. Use one of those, but make sure your profile picture is like your face. You want to make sure you get a good picture of your face because literally when you're swiping, like you see your face and like you may not like that person and you're done. You're done. So you don't gotta fill your bios up with this stuff about your life story. Just fucking make it short and sweet. No one gives a fuck about your bio half the time. They just don't. They just don't. Crypto really is fucking wild. Yeah, but having a rotation is nice, or having like dating multiple people are nice because when you do find someone that you really like, you can kind of take it or leave it. It's like you have more chips to negotiate with. It's like you feel less in a weak position when you're like, well, if it doesn't work out with you, fucking, Samantha comes over Thursday and domes me up anyway. So what the fuck do I care? So it gives you a take it or leave it kind of attitude, and that's what you need. You can fake that, but it's harder, right? It's harder because you don't really feel it. You can act like you're busy. You can act like, you're getting back to her a couple days later because you're just so busy, or a few hours later because you're so busy. But it's better to be busy in your life. That means like get to work on something. If you only work a 9 to 5, go fucking deliver with DoorDash after, make some extra money. I don't know if you want to start a side business, do that, but just get busy, work out, eat healthy food. All that shit takes up time and fills your schedule up. So you're busy. So you don't have to fake it until you make it. Abundance mindset is tricky. Yeah, you got to keep your skills fresh too. That's why I say go out on dates with women, as long as you're not embarrassed to be with her in public. Because some chicks you don't want to be seen with public, be seen in public with. But the facts are, guys, there are women that may just. It's rare that you can meet on a dating website unless you're like a guy with status, right? You're just a guy with status that you can meet out or would want to come straight to your house. The thing is, a lot of women don't do that. They don't know who you are. You could be fucking Ted Bundy. They don't know. So you have to go out, have drinks, and get to know them in a social environment before they feel comfortable being alone with you, right? So, to Dejan, okay, serious note, you should not have to try so hard to make a relationship work. If you have to chase, you're getting played. I mean, you know, yeah, I mean, it should be easy going, right? Easy come, easy go kind of deal. But I think unfortunately, you got to continue to do what got you to the big dance. And I think a lot of guys, because, we get complacent and our job is to lead the interaction. And I know it seems brutal, it seems tough, but the onus is on us. And of course, women do participate. Women who like you help out too, right? You got to keep dating and courting your woman. It doesn't matter how many responsibilities you have in your life. It doesn't matter. Figure it out. You date your fucking wife. Date her. Take her out take her out to dinner. Make dinner for her at home. If you have kids, get a fucking babysitter. Figure it out. You got to figure it out. You have to date and court women. You have to fucking do what got you to the big dance. And every fucking book I've read, and every person I've ever listened to, and every marriage counseling shit session, the courtship doesn't end. Even this like new bullshit political correctness, psychological association bullshit, which is one of the reasons why I don't want to become a marriage and family therapist anymore. Dating and courtship is a huge part of it. And I think as a man, you have to lead the interaction. You got to romance your woman. The rule is date your wife or someone else will. Opposites do not attract in longevity. I don't think so. I think you got to find someone who has the same goals and values as you. If you think if fitness is a big deal to you, fitness, dick in your mouth. Pause. If fitness is a big deal to you, right? Well, then it should be a big deal for your significant other. If you're conservative, maybe she should be conservative. If you're a homebody, well, then she should be a homebody. Opposites do not, I don't know where the fuck that came from, but that is not what I've seen in any kind of sessions and any kind of examples. It's just not the case. You need to find someone who's into the same shit you're into. Generally, you don't have to be the same person, but generally, right? But generally, because you're into the same shit. Bree says, yes, spontaneous nights and dates are important no matter how long you have. It's just hard to put your best foot forward when you get complacent. It's like you're not compelled to do it. Like when you meet someone, you're compelled to do it. Like you want to put your best foot forward. But sometimes in a relationship, you just don't want to because you're complacent. I think guys, we're so goal oriented. And I think we think like the for I'll equate it to sports. Like dating women is like the playoffs, right? It's like the regular season when you get to know someone. Dating is like the playoffs, and then once you get them into a long term relationship, you won the championship, you won the NBA finals, and now you don't have to fucking do anything anymore. It's like no, bitch, you got to keep dating. That's where most people fuck up after getting married and having kids. They forget that there's still a whole relationship that needs your attention. Yeah. Uh, Hey, well, my wife and I are 180 polar opposites. We've been together for 24 years. That's good, man. That's cool. I mean, maybe you're more similar than you think, though. Maybe you're more similar than you think. Maybe you share more similarities than you think. And what is the divorce rate? Another statistic in the in the country. It's crazy. But out of those relationships, how many couples are still having sex frequently? I mean, like 3 or 4 times a week. How many of those couples are still romancing each other? You know, is did it just become a domestic partnership? Did are you just staying together for the kids? That's another issue that is interesting in marriage and family therapists, and I don't think we really figured it out. But what I've seen and what you see from just dating, there has to be some sort of sexual polarity. That even applies to gay couples too, like masculine and feminine figures, like a masculine person in a relationship and a feminine person in a relationship. I think um, that's what you see with like these dating coaches and people that are successful in helping men be successful with women or helping long lasting relationships. You see that sort of stuff. Unfortunately, in academia, you don't see things like that. No one really talks about that, and I think that's so important. But there are some good books out there. And love languages too. The five love languages is a good book. That's a very, very good book. The love languages book is, I think, is bomb. Because if your love language is gift giving, and someone is, you know, um, time together, something like that, um, what is it? Yeah, it's just time together, um, quality time. Well, then you're gonna have a whole lot of issues, right? I think the opposites attract mentality is an exaggeration to take and find something that challenges you mentally. That's good too. I mean, um, one thing I've seen and I've heard a lot is that when it comes to um, you should be able to be with someone who try to get the best out of you, maybe calls you out on your shit, you know? So you would meet someone and the wife in person, you are going to shit bricks, to be honest. How the fuck we figured it out is beyond me. Hey man, maybe you're an anomaly, man. I think the opposite attract mentality is an exaggeration take on finding someone that challenges you mentally. Yeah, that's good. You want someone who challenges you, right? Who makes you who makes you maybe push harder and do better, like who pushes you to be the best version of yourself. I think that's important. I think that's important. Yeah, relationships, man, they're tough, man. I mean, I get complacent too. I mean, no one's perfect. I don't think anybody's perfect. I think there's a reason why there's an argument for monogamy or non-monogamy. There's an argument out there. It's because, that crazy infatuation you have in the beginning, that's just hard to maintain. It is. Sometimes you never feel the same way. I've had a couple long-term relationships. Um, and it's there's nothing that is more exciting than the thrill of getting to know somebody. It's exciting, right? And then out of nowhere, you're just complacent. It's not as fun, exciting anymore. So Yeah, spontaneous date nights. Yeah, spontaneity is important, right? You don't have to like fucking throw it on them, but you know, hey baby, Friday, I want you to pick out a dress, and then we're gonna go to a restaurant I picked out. What restaurant? Don't worry about it. You'll know on the day. Something like that, right? A little bit of a mystery there. A little bit of mystery. But with dating, and dating apps, I think it's better to get to the point with dating apps. You don't want to waste your time. I'm not saying right when you match with someone, say, "Hey, when you free to get together?" Like, just chat a little bit about their profile, or chat about a picture or something like that. I don't know, or just fucking shoot the shit. A lot of girls are tire kickers on there. Same thing with dudes, probably. Tire kickers is like someone who goes to the dealership and just like doesn't really plan on buying anything. They're just there to be there. Some women are just getting out of a breakup. Some women are fucking got issues. Like, who knows? Like, you don't know, and don't have no interest at all in ever wanting to be with you more than just a conversation. Well, you don't want to waste your time. You want to get together in person, unless you want to be a pen pal or have blue balls. That's on you, but it's on you. But yeah, make sure you get to the point quick. I think. Um, be assertive. Be assertive. Be like assertiveness, right? I think that applies to everything. Just be fucking assertive, because most guys are not assertive. Be honest too. Not brutally honest, but be honest. I think that's helped. Like, it's like assertiveness is like when you go to a restaurant or something, you go to a bar and you're waiting for a fucking table and you're just kind of standing around. How about you fucking take your dick out, take your balls out, and fucking go get a bar, go get it. How about we get some drinks? Well, like, just be assertive, like, do things, like, just go get after it. I know most of them, but what issues you worth helping women? Wait, what? I know most of them, but what issues are worth helping women with you like? What do you mean, Mr. Plankton? Even if you aren't attracted to them? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? I don't know what you mean by that. Can you explain that a little better? It doesn't even need to be that often, but an occasional would be nice. A good rule of thumb is once a week something, or once bi-weekly at least. Like, took me on a date one time, and oh yeah, see, Bree's talking about her ex. Look at, she says it doesn't even need to be often, but occasionally would be nice. The only time my ex took me on a date was one time for Valentine's Day. Once in 3 years we were together. That's complacency. That's complacency. He thought, like, hey, I have you. We live together. The goal is done. I don't have to do anything else. And then when you up and leave him one day, he's just like, I thought we were good. It's like, dude, no, we're not good. But it's a surprise. You know. Then I think you got to look inward as a man too. Like, were you really excited about the relationship at all? Is that why you didn't want to keep dating and courting your chick? Who knows? Let's say they're crazy, but you find out they just lack self confidence. Is it worth it? No, it's not your job to fix people, Mr. Plankton. Unless you like that shit for some reason, it's not your job to fix people. That's not. It's their job. You can love them all you want, but people gotta help themselves. Literally gotta help themselves. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. If they're fucking crazy or something, unless you like that excitement, that's fucking fantastic for you, because maybe it's a little fun, But understand that when people tell you who they are like that, when they're like, "I'm fucking crazy," believe them. Look at, when people say shit like that, like, "I'm crazy," believe them. You should believe them, because people tell on themselves, right? Believe them. I'm fucking crazy. She's fucking crazy. Don't be surprised when she does some crazy shit. But guys, we start thinking with our dicks, get ourselves in some trouble. But no, it's not your job to fix people, Mr. Plankton. You can try, man, but it never works. So yeah, Bree was in a fucking crazy relationship, man. Me and my girl class, a 30-minute walk on nice evening is a date. No food, no drinks. We've been together 7 years. This year, though, that's fine too. You're doing something. Maybe you're hitting the sunset or something like that. But maybe go try a restaurant. Maybe try a new restaurant or something like that. Crack open a bottle of wine, get a babysitter, throw some fucking slow jams on. Fuck her to some fucking Usher or something. Get a little Spotify play. I have a slow jam Spotify plays if you want it. you know, some good deep digging music. But you got to be romantic, man. Bust down or something. That's fine too. A walk is fine, but try to do something fun. Maybe make her dinner, or she can make you dinner, or you can make dinner together. Go out, nice little, I don't know, some new. Usually, a lot of us live in the city, and like literally, we could go to a new place like every week and never run out of places to go. Try some new food. Chicks are like foodies. Like, I love food. I'm a foodie. Let's do that shit. Make it exciting. It doesn't have to be expensive, or like a picnic. I was also his first girlfriend, so he had no clue what to do with me. I tried to help, but there was only so much I could do. Yeah, you can't, maybe he was just a noob about it, but there's only so much you can really do. So at least you get yourself out of that situation, and now you can restart, start over. And now you know what you want. Now you want what you want and what you value in a relationship. So that's important too. Going on dates with your significant other is just common sense, Brie. Law, nothing more you could have done. Exactly. Just post the beats to bone too in the description. All right, I got it. Let me have like, can I share that somehow? Share that. Figure that out. I know. Did all you ever want to do was play video games? Yeah, the video games are a killer for guys, man. That's put some coke in her butt. If you're into that shit, Yeti, I don't know. I know DJ. All he ever wanted to do was play video games. I would literally get cute lingerie, and he would be so distracted by his games he wouldn't even notice. Like, damn, damn, that sucks. Because women want to feel wanted. So they want to feel wanted too. But attraction isn't a choice. For some reason he just wasn't feeling it. Don't know why. Um, but anybody doesn't have extra money for dinner as such, you can always get in your car instead of sitting on your couch and do Uber DoorDash for the extra. I'm telling you, bro. Like when I was working like little lower end loss prevention jobs, I would just do DoorDash after and like literally double my income, or like at least like increase it by like 30%. That's a lot, dude. That's a lot. That's a date. I remember to my ex-wife now when we were just dating, I got a job so we can go do cool shit. Like we could take trips, or I could do some cool stuff for her birthday. Like I got an extra job where I had to wake up at 3 a.m. and shit, and then go to work there for 4 hours and then fucking go to another job at like 9 a.m. So I will gladly drop what I'm doing if my wife shows up in a sexy outfit. Yeah, sometimes they like that shit, right? Sometimes some guys are just like that for some reason. Maybe we're just dating a little boy. My sister just got dumped after 5 year relationship. Guy was such a dud. 5 years. Women initiate most of the divorces. It's like almost 80%, and breakups. And and even if you think you initiated them, usually girls force you to break up. Like sometimes women don't want to hurt your feelings, so like they'll do shit to like sabotage the relationship. So you just get tired of it. Oh, let's see, no dates, always gaming, super stoner loser. Yeah, fuck that shit. That's whack. I don't mind if he wants to play games. I was dating a gamer. That's fine. I'm not needy, but pay attention to me for once in a while. Yeah. Yes. What is it? 3 or 4 times a week, you should be fucking. That's like the golden rule. Should be fucking. And now people say that's not important, but dude, fucking is important. You got to be banging. Come on now. Jeremy, what if you just ate into Jeremy just spending all his money on crypto? DJ said I started doing Postmates before and after my old job. Realized if I can make more money doing Postmates, so I quit my job. But you can make so much extra money besides your 40 hour. Exactly. There's ways to make money. That's the hustle mentality, right? It's a hustle mentality. Um, so you're like, hey, I need more money. I'm gonna go make more money. So you're finding a solution. You're finding a solution to a problem. I don't have extra money for things. Well, fucking go make extra money, doofus. And what you'll find out is that when you're spending time making extra money, you're spending less time spending money. So it's like a double whammy. There's so many ways to make extra money out there, right? Um, yeah, but I say that women are not the problem. Like I said, not to shame men. It's just to say that, hey, man, we're the leaders. And then even if you're feeling down, you got to find the solution, right? You got to fucking nut up, stop being a little pussy, a poussoir. Get out there and do it. Get after it. You know. Get out there and get after it. Find a way. Fucking figure it out, man. Adapt, overcome. That's the burden we have in life, right? We just have to figure it out. No one cares about our problems. You should care about them. You should care about them, though. Appreciate it, Mr. Plankton. Yeah, because the last thing I want to do is shit on guys. Because I just want you to have some self worth, man. I just want you guys to feel yourselves. I want you guys to feel good, and feel like you're entitled to good shit. But you have to get that way first, And I'm working on it too. When it comes to my finances, everything else, I feel content with life. I don't feel like I have an issue talking to women. I don't feel like an issue with my appearance. I like the way I look. People roast me on my crypto Twitter all the time, but I don't give a fuck what they think. I don't give a shit. Do you think that diminishes my confidence at all? No. My biggest issue right now, not issue, but the biggest thing I'm chasing right now is creating a abundance of in wealth. That's what I want. I want money. I want things. I want a nice fucking car. I want a fucking Corvette, a $90,000 Corvette. That's what I want. I want a nice ass fucking penthouse. Not even a penthouse, but a nice like apartment on the beach. That's what I want. That's what I want. I want to be able to wake up and see the fucking water. That's what I want. I want that. I want it so bad. You know, I don't want to work a 9 to 5 again. I won't. You know, so but thoughts on cuddling after sex. The one thing I never did with my girlfriend in the 20s, but in my late 20s, a lot of girls I dated said it made them feel more secure. Well, it depends how you're feeling, Bernie. I mean, pillow talk is fine. I mean, not pillow talk, but why not? You don't have to be some fucking thug. Thank you, Roger. I love you, bro. Roger's my boy, man. We've been through some shit. Um, we didn't hang out for like a long time, and now we're hanging out again, which I fucking love, man. Thoughts on cuddling? Yes, dude. Yeah, if you're cuddling after, I mean, who cares, right? Sometimes it's cool. I mean, usually, like, it's rare that, like, for example, if you go out and meet someone, maybe get fucked up, right, and you end up fucking, and you don't really like that person, like, it gets a little awkward, and they can go home. But if you're dating someone and you actually genuinely like hanging out with people, because I've dated people. I won't go into specifics of when because I don't want people to be watching this. Whatever. Say if I'm fucking with somebody, right? It's casual. We're hanging out, and everything starts off casual. Okay, so relax. We have sex, and after we're done, we just talk about it. We talk and chill a little bit. That's fine. I wouldn't put too much emphasis on that. I mean, I wouldn't worry about that. I mean, it's kind of rude if you're just like, get the fuck out, But I mean, you're a man. Do what you fucking want. But you know, um, I wouldn't think that's weird at all. No. If you're sitting there and you're like, "Was it good?" Well, then you're being a little bitch, you know? Did you come?" Well, then you're being a little bitch, you know? Don't do that shit. But if you're just talking about random shit, maybe you beat the brakes off that shit. She's like, "Oh my god. Whoo!" Well then, good on you, man. Congrats. Gold star. Fuck yeah. Lay some pipe. It's rare. And if you guys need some tips laying pipe, I know just the man for you. I showed you guys the other day. This guy is legit. If you want to learn how to last longer, maybe have multiple orgasms, shit like that. I know it seems a little weird, but this guy's the shit. A lot of practice though. Stop watching porn first of all. You guys are having a problem in the bed. Stop watching. You need to stop watching porn. Are you getting boners and shit? This guy. Oh, um, name is Montauk Chia. I didn't want to fuck it up. You should share a screen. There, go share. This guy, Montauk Chia. It's called How to Have Multiple Orgasms for Men as a Man. You know, I actually sold that at Terrarium for Wagme. Shh. I haven't told anybody though, except here. So this is nice. Good. It's real shit. Real shit. Eat more watermelons, natural Viagra. Yeah, yeah. But Viagra doesn't help it if you're nervous. If you're like, Viagra helps if it doesn't just give you a boner. Like it does help you maintain an erection, but it like it it gives more blood flow to your wiener, right? You still have to be in the right mindset. Like you could still psych yourself out because some guys are freak out. I think you should stop watching porn. If you're watching porn and you're having sexual encounters with women and you're having issues in the bed, stop watching porn. Trust me, just stop. It'll help you. It takes a while, but it'll help you. And if you're beating that shit like it owes you money on your own time, don't use porn. Just freestyle it. Just freestyle it. It's sometimes it's hard for you to get a fucking boner, but just fucking freestyle it, dude. Stop watching. Yeah, stop watching it right now. If Turam dunks, I'll buy a Corvette, Rodney. I want a Corvette. Yeah, I can't act too. I got to chill out right now. 90K is a lot for a car for me right now. I mean, I could do it, but I just wouldn't feel right. I just, not have any car payments, stuff like that. So, what's up, Seiko Hunt? How you doing, baby? When I think of Viagra, I think of Scary Movie with Charlie Sheen and the mega boner. No, you have to be sexually aroused to get a boner. You can still take Viagra and still get a dud. Trust me, I know. Right. Don't need it, but sometimes you want the party to last a little longer. You know what I'm saying? I'm joking. By the way, I'm in the kitchen. I know you're joking. I know you wouldn't be watching porn. That's a weird combination. My fucking face and porn, right? I know how you began getting after that. Rodney, you won't make money spending money. I know, right? I know. But honestly, like if I just like cut my expenses, like my car payment wouldn't even be that bad a month. I don't want to buy it all outright. I want to because you can literally like game the system a little bit. Like if you invest a majority of the money somewhere else, and we've been killing it with our investments when it comes to crypto. I mean, the market's down, but we've gotten some good plays and some shit coins. So shit coins. Yeah. So pillow talk, I don't think is a bad thing. I don't think it's bad to sit there and chat a little bit. You don't got to kick her out right away. Get the fuck out of here. Relax. Fucking relax. Get the fuck out of here. I don't mind. I play games. Yeah, but as a man, you should find comfort in the fact that, hey, man, maybe I don't have it figured out right now, but if I really get on my shit, I'll get it figured out. All you have is time, right? All you have is time. Figure it out, guys. 30, not too late. 40, not too late. Get it together though. You got to hurry up. Clocks are ticking. Right? There's so many successful men in their late 50s, 60s, dating beautiful women, doing what they want to do. Or turning their relation even if you want to turn your relationship around or something like that. Get out of here, Mr. Plankton. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, pillow talk is fine. You don't got to be too fucking. I think a lot of guys like they get this weird alpha male mentality all the time. I have to be like fucking some brute, some fucking. I don't show any emotions. Like it's not about that. It's just having a spine and not letting people walk all over you. That's the biggest thing. Because women who like don't respect you. You think they could ever like really love you? You think women that don't respect you can really love you? I just don't think it's possible. They might like love you as a person, but they won't be in love with you, right? You won't be like their man. Be Chad, right? Be the fucking guy that I don't know, fucking her coworkers drool over. Like, how many like fucking elderly women are like, oh my god, look at this guy, he's so hot because he has like abs. He has like abs, and he's like takes care of himself. He's like, oh my god, the guy's so hot. It's like just be that guy, take care of yourself. Be that guy, be Chad. You don't gotta be a fucking super ripped supermodel, but you'll be surprised, man. I'm 31, and not a lot of people stay in shape. They just say fuck it. Fuck it. Seiko, when you want to do liquid explosions, you don't think, yeah, you don't want to bust too early. I mean, premature ejaculation, like the definition is, busting before intended. You know, and I think the average sex time is like 5 minutes, but then when you ask people, preferred, it's between like 13 to like 20 minutes, something like that. That's the range. So try to last for 15 minutes at least. Throw some foreplay in there. Get it together. There's a lot of resources on YouTube. I'm 34 and been out of shape since my late 20s. Get back in the. You don't even have to get back in the gym. You don't have to become muscle bound. Walk, eat less bullshit. Usually the issue is movement and eating less bullshit, and you know what bullshit is. You know what eating bullshit is. So those are usually the two issues. You know, like You know, just probably not eat that. Should probably put the fucking fork down. You know, we all know. No, we all know. You won't make money spending money. That's true. Yeah, I want a car so bad, guys, but it's a lot. Oh, I don't want anything else but that damn Corvette. That's what I want. I'm gonna get it. Don't worry. I'm gonna get it. You see, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it, baby. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Look at that shit. Don't worry. We're gonna get it or die trying. Chad over Charles. Yeah, be Chad. Don't be Charles. Right. I hate working out. Prime example of eating healthier and walking. Just start. Exactly. Yeah. If you don't like working out, fuck it. Eat better and walk. Yeah. Yeah. An hour, dude. An hour is a lot of calories burned, especially if you want to up like an incline or something like that. But you do have to add in diet. You really can't out train a bad diet. You really can't. And a lot of us are not genetics. A lot of us have friends in our life who like are like ripped all the time and like don't exercise or eat good. That's not the most. That's not the majority of people. Most of us are plebs, and we have to like watch what we eat and exercise. So just stop eating so much bullshit because like literally you could walk for an hour and burn I don't know 500 calories and literally get that you can all that with like one muffin. All that the whole hour of working out muffin. Calisthenics goes a long way and no two pump chumping. Calisthenics is nice. Yeah, physical fitness does help you. Your wiener game, right? When you're better and better health, more blood circulation. You know, more blood circulation and those sorts of things. I'm going to wake up tomorrow and become Chad Reddings and only talk about Shiba Inu. I can't stand meme coins a lot anymore, guys. I don't know what it is. I just can't stand them anymore. It's because the cryptocurrency market is just not fun right now. I'm gonna do a DGen live stream here soon in like 30 minutes. I'm gonna do one. Um, it's gonna be titled "Are Meme Coins Dead?" Are meme coins dead? It's gonna be the title. That's funny you mentioned that. I like Shiba Inu, man, but like I can't imagine it's really serious. Like I'm being serious too. Like I don't know. You see that? Remember listening to the AMA with them? Yeah, I sold my terrarium. Yeah, I only had a few thousand, though. I put it into WagMe. I did some thinking about that, but that was my decision. Not saying that you should, but that was my decision. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and become Chad Reddings. Terrarium's probably gonna pump too, but I decided to put my money into WagMe. I'm feeling bullish on WagMe, really bullish. Could be wrong, but who knows? I just can't imagine. I just think it's a good decision. But if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't know. But you know, like I said, when it comes to insecurities and like things that make you feel like you're not good enough, usually those things they appear to you throughout your daily life. Fix them. It's 3 a.m. here. I'm going to have my daughter this weekend. I'm going to stay up for a bit longer though. Damn, 3 a.m. God damn, Bernie. Then you savage. You savage animal. You animal. You animal. God damn. Do a reaction channel also. You will be awesome, bro. To like what though? To what? Reaction channel will be pretty cool. Make sure you guys like the stream. 7 p.m. here. Yeah, it's about 7 p.m. Yeah. Yeah, I'm on the West Coast too, so it's only 7 p.m. It's almost time for my last meal of the day. Dieting sucks, man, but I'm already seeing results, man. I don't care. The dopamine hit I get from like actually being able to see like my muscles again. I'm just like, fuck yeah. I got fat, man. I got pretty chubby. I was shredded chicken during the summer, man, and um I let myself go a little bit because I got tied up with work a lot. It was the YouTube channel. All I wanted to do was just make YouTube content, and I let my personal health go, which is a mistake. Like it's great because we almost have 20K followers on the YouTube channel, and I made a ton of money. It's insane, but like to me, like my health is more important. Like I'd rather just make decent money and my health be on point. I want both, and I'm gonna make both happen, but I need my health to be good. I need to feel good in my skin. I need to have, um, you know, that needs to be handled. It's important to me in my life. It's important. I had to get my to go fit my dress for tomorrow real quick, but I'm back tomorrow. The wedding's almost here, right, Bree? Welcome, welcome. We're gonna do some cryptocurrency content. So I'm gonna switch over to the V2, and I have a Twitch now, so I'll go ahead and be doing a double stream on Twitch. So we'll see how that works. Never done it before. We're just gonna fucking send it. Um, yeah, I feel like one you know one thing I've heard is like you climb the ladder of like life and greatness, and you sacrifice your health all the way up to the top, and you end up you end up being on the wrong side of the ladder. Like if you're in like a hole or something like that, you climb out, and you're on the wrong side. Like you don't want to give up your health. And that's a lesson I learned. Like I was just like feeling super depressed about myself. That's not good for your relationship either. I wasn't say depressed. I would say I was just really sad. I'd say, and I've never felt better working out. So I like what you're doing here, Fudney. So many young lads don't know Dayway rip case. While we're on the topic, who's KS? Rest in peace. Who? Oh, Kevin Samuels. I know, man. Kevin Samuels, an absolute treasure. An absolute treasure. Everything that guy was doing, his delivery, everything was just on point. And like, there's people like Alpha Male Strategies who I like, but I feel like some of his stuff applies. Corey Wayne's the same way. I like Corey Wayne a lot. And there's other people in the space, entrepreneurs in cars, but man, when it comes to when it comes fucking to, comes pause when it comes to self-help and just being direct and like brutally honest, Kevin Samuels, man, rest in peace. Literally the morning after like banging some nurse, he just has like a heart attack or something. I don't think we really know exactly what happened. Austin is live, maybe, bro. um but me and Austin talk a lot, and we agreed that we're just going to send it when we send it. And the good thing about streams is that people can watch them after, right? So the space is kind of it's kind of dead right now. Friend has become quite the bridezilla. I'm ready for tomorrow to be over. Really? Yeah, her special day. Weddings are stressful. It was like weddings and buying a house are like the most stressful times in your life, and weddings are stressful. It's a lot to get done. Luckily, there was someone in my life at the time. Shout out to my ex mom in law, I guess you could say. She really killed it when it came to the wedding. She really killed it. She was a good woman. She fucking handled everything. So shout out to her. The space is boring all over. Yeah, crypto's just boring. There's nothing to talk about. Ain't shit going on. It's just looking bad. Like meme coins are just fucking dead right now. So. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. I'm gonna go live for crypto very soon, maybe like half an hour or something like that. I'm gonna eat some dinner, stretch out a little bit, and I'll be back on. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate you guys supporting this channel. Make sure to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. It's good to see you guys over here. Um, but hopefully I can help you guys out with some stuff and add value to your life in some way. Entertainment, maybe really helping you. You know. So you guys have a fantastic night. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you tomorrow. All right, Bernie. Have a good night, man. Get some sleep, bro. Bye bye. Peace. Appreciate you, Sego Hunt. Love you, bro. All right, fuckers. I'm out.